Apart from this, there'll be something called a different directory in Java to check the logs. Like it will be like server 0. So this is the Java side. We'll have J instead of D. We have a work directory here as well. Apart from this, we'll be having a directory called log. This is also in ABAP. This log directory is not. We don't have find much relevant logs here. But in Java, we have in this log directory. We have more like important Java logs will be written here. So within log, we'll have like server 0. I'm sorry, it's not log. Here we don't find something in this under J2E log cluster. Okay, will this I don't know. This come to this cluster, this location J2E cluster. Here we will see something called a server directory. Here we see server 0. I'll just give what is something server is like for this Java application server, there will be something called a nodes. It can have 1 node, 2 node, or something. It's similar to having multiple application servers. Within an application service, we can have like multiple nodes so that the load is distributed in parallel. So here there is only one node, so it will be named server 0. If there is one more node, it will be named server 1. Server 0 log. So this is the another location where we go and check for the Java logs. And for ABAP, it's only the work directory. In Java, it will be this location as well. These are the two places we go and check the logs. I'll just see. Here you'll have something called a default trace. So what is, there will be something called a default trace. So how this and application trace. So these are the two files where it gets written. How it works is, so this will be, each file will be something like will have something like a 10 MB file. So it will write to this one file. Then if that 10 MB is filled, then it will will go and write to the second file. Then this file is filled, it will go and write to the third file. Similarly, since there are something like if you have some 10 files, it will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 10th file. Even once the 10th file is filled, then I'll again go back and start writing to the first file. So this happens in a cyclic fashion, such that the recent logs are not lost. Only the old, whenever it overwrites a file, only the old logs gets overwritten. So we still have the recent logs. So this mechanism is in place to avoid logs getting filling up the entire file structure. So we can configure, I want to write only 10 files and each of file 10 size 10 MB. So that at any point, my log file size will be, total log file size will be only 100 MB. But when this 100 MB is reached, then it will again go back to the first file and start overwriting that file. So it happens in a circular fashion. This is something different in a Java system. In ABAP, I told you under work directory, how it works is, it writes to a file. Whenever it system is restarting, it will rename it to .volt and start writing to the new file. And at next restart, the old file will be deleted. But here it writes in the files under log directly. It will be written under a cyclic fence. Okay. So you can see the latest file now. This is the latest file. It is writing to the default trace.5.trc. Before this, it was writing to 4. Now what happens is once this 5 gets filled, it will start writing to the 6.6.trace. Next, it will go to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It will go till 14. Once this 14 is filled, there is no 15. So it will go to start writing to the first file. The 15 is also there, sorry. 15, 16, it will there till 19. So it will go till 19. There is no 20. So it will start writing to this 0. So in this way, we don't lose the recent logs. Like let the oldest log only will get overwritten.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's all. I think for now in these two. I think this is enough for today. We can go and read something, documents corresponding to this, and we can discuss if there is any doubts today.